TET Cum TRT 2018 SGT 29th January 2019 S1. First one. The Indian government has accepted this meridian for Indian Standard Time 82.5 degrees east. The scientist who proposed binary star hypothesis to explain the origin of the solar system, H.N. Russell. Jallianwala Bagh massacre took place in the year 1919. Rabindranath Tagore received the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913 for this work, Geetanjali. Sharjah Cricket Stadium is located at United Arab Emirates. This government suspended its dengue vaccination program on December 1st, 2017. Philippines. India's fastest supercomputer made at Pune's IITM on January 8, 2018 was Pratyush. Asia Cup Men's Hockey Championship 2017 was organized in this country, Bangladesh. The excess glucose in the blood is converted into glycogen. Dada Saheb Phalke Award 2016 was awarded to Kasinathuni Vishwanath. As per the Constitution of India, maximum possible strength of judges including Chief Justice in Supreme Court 31. The present Lieutenant Governor of Andaman and Nicobar Islands is Devendra Kumar Joshi. This is in 2019. Expanded form of CRDA, Capital Region Development Authority. The book Earth was written by Emily Jola. Napoleon Bonaparte became Emperor of France in this year, 1804. Financial Times English Language International Daily Newspaper is published from UK. UNESCO Peace Prize 2017 was given to Giuseppina Nicolini. National Girl Child Day is observed on January 24. Shivaji Stadium for playing hockey is located at New Delhi. First Governor General of India under British rule, Warren Hastings. The name given to those students who remembered the hymns by hearing only once, Shrutadars. The Hunter Commission 1882 made valuable recommendations for the development of primary education. This chapter of the NCERT document containing Code of Professional Ethics for Teachers suggests a mechanism for its observance by teachers. Chapter 2. The word Lona is connected to this game, Kabaddi. The following theory of value holds good to realize and enjoy value. One must effectively relate parts to the whole. Part-whole theory. Important quality intervention provided under the RMSA scheme include appointment of additional teachers to reduce pupil teacher ratio to 30:1. According to Right to Information Act 2005, appellate authority being appointed by public authority. According to Right to Free and Compulsory Education Act 2009, the meaning of the term free education is no child shall be liable to pay any kind of fee or charges or expenses which may prevent him or her from pursuing and completing elementary education. As per NCF 2005, science can play a truly liberating role helping people escape from the vicious cycle of poverty, ignorance, and superstition. One of the following is not a characteristic feature of a gifted child: inertia. X seems to have a long and slender body. His body build is referred as ectomorphic. A well developed sense at the time of birth. Touch. A child who is seeing cardboard boxes as houses is in concrete operational stage. According to Kohlberg, late childhood is related to the second level of moral development. Primary sex characteristics are related to reproduction. Primary mental ability test 1938 was developed by Thurston. The capacity to learn readily and attain a high level of accomplishment in a specific area is called as aptitude. A recurring acquired mode of behavior, such as a motor or verbal skill, a way of doing things, or a way of thinking, is called as habit. A skill that can be taught and cultivated and outlines methods for incorporating emotional skills training in school curricula is emotional intelligence. The learning theory that supports problem solving and heuristic methods is insightful learning. The range of IQ among majority of population is 90 to 110. Every movement of these people is abnormal and their spatial relations are also in a very lower stage. Ataxia. Money is a good example of a secondary reinforcer. The process of learning a series of related responses is called chaining. The mental operations by which our sensory experiences are converted into knowledge is referred as information processing. The process in which the memory trace is present but an adequate cue for evoking is lacking is called retrieval failure. One of the ways to improve memory which involves the usage of rhymes is called as PEG system. Basing on the body structure of human beings, Shelton described the number of personality types as 3. The psychoanalytic approach to personality was proposed by Sigmund Freud. The general adaptation syndrome consists of 3 stages. కింది వారితో సంబంధం ఉన్న వాటిని గుర్తించండి. Here option 2 is correct. సత్యాలను గుర్తించండి. ఆప్షన్ 4 is correct. సాధు సంగమమున సామాన్యుడును కూడా మంచి గుణములను గ్రహించుచుండు పుష్ప సౌరభంబు పొందదా దారంబు. ఈ పద్యపాదాలలోని అలంకారం. అర్ధాంతరన్యాసాలంకారం. మదములజేయ నెంత గనులంచును బారగా వారునుద్దితిన్. ఈ పద్యపాదంలోని ఛందస్సు. చంపకమాల. హద్దు మేర అనే పదాలకు సమానార్థక పదం. అవధి. పుండరీకం నానార్థాలు. వ్యాఘ్రం తెల్ల తామర. కింది వాణిలో అక్షౌహిణిలో 65,160 సంఖ్యలో ఉన్నవి. గుర్రాలు. నిజం దాగదు, ఎప్పుడో ఒకప్పుడు బయటపడుతుంది అని వీరితో అన్నారు. రచయిత సీనుతో. సహకారం పాఠం ఈ ప్రక్రియకు చెందినది. గేయకథ. కార్ముకము అనే పదానికి వ్యుత్పత్తి. కర్మకారునిచే చేయబడినది. కింది వాటిలో సరైన పద్యపాద క్రమాన్ని గుర్తించండి. ఆప్షన్ 4 ఈజ్ కరెక్ట్. మహిళలను పేరంటానికి పిలిచి తాంబూలాలు ఇస్తారు. ఈ వాక్యంలోని విభక్తులను గుర్తించండి. ద్వితీయ విభక్తి, షష్ఠీ విభక్తి, ప్రథమ విభక్తి. పాఠంలో నేర్చుకున్న పదాలను ఉపయోగిస్తూ కొత్తగా వాక్యాలను రాయండి అనేది ఈ విద్యా ప్రమాణానికి చెందిన ప్రశ్న. పదజాలం. ప్రపంచమంతా అన్న పదంలోని సంధి ఉత్వసంధి. నా నీడ దగ్గరకు మీరు రాకండి. ఈ వాక్యం నిషేధార్థకం. స్ఫూర్తి ప్రదాతలు. పాఠంలో వీరిని పరిచయం చేశారు. సత్య నాదెల్ల, సంజీవ్ దేవ్. షడ్రుచులు సమాస నామం. ద్విగువు. హెలెన్ కెల్లర్ జీవితాన్ని మలుపు తిప్పిన ఆట. అక్షరాలను పదాలను అరచేతిపై రాయడం. ఉత్తర పదార్థ ప్రాధాన్యం గల సమాసం. తత్పురుష సమాసం. స్వస్తి వాచకం పలకడం. ఈ జాతీయానికి అర్థం ముగింపు పలకడం. వార్తాపత్రికల్లోని సామాజికాంశాలను చదివి వాటిపై ప్రతిస్పందించడం ఈ సామర్థ్యానికి చెందినది. అవగాహనతో చదవడం. తరగతి గదిలో కవిత్యోద్యమాన్ని బోధిస్తూ దానికి ఆద్యుడుగా వీరిని పేర్కొంటావు. రాయప్రోలు. నాదతంత్రులను కంపింపజేయకుండా నిర్గమించే ఊపిరి. శ్వాసం. ఉత్తమ పాఠ్యపుస్తక లక్షణాలలో ఇది ఒకటి. విద్యా ప్రమాణాల్లో ఏకరూపతను సాధించడం. అందుబాటులోనున్న లఘు నిఘంటువులను ఉపయోగించడం ఈ సామర్థ్యానికి చెందినది. స్వయం అధ్యయనం. భక్తి, వాత్సల్య, కరుణ, అద్భుత రసాలతో కూడిన పద్యాలు వాచకాలలో ఈ స్థాయిలో ఉండాలి. ప్రాథమికోన్నత దశ. ఒక కాలంలో వాడుకలో ఉన్న భాషని దాని పూర్వాపరాలతో సంబంధం లేకుండా వివరిస్తే దానిని ఇలా అంటారు. వర్ణనాత్మక వ్యాకరణం. పారదర్శకం కాని చిత్రాలను తెరపై ప్రతిక్షేపించడాన్ని దీనిని ఉపయోగిస్తారు. డయాస్కోపు. సంస్థాగత ప్రణాళికలోని ప్రాధాన్యతాంశాలలో ఇది ఒకటి. పాఠశాలకు సమాజం నుండి లభించే వనరులు. విద్యార్థులకు కొన్ని వస్తువులనిచ్చి వాటి ఎడ అతని ప్రవర్తనను పరిశీలించి తద్వారా అతని మానసిక సమస్యలను తెలుసుకునే పద్ధతిని ఇలా అంటారు. ప్రొజెక్టివ్ టెక్నిక్. Choose the semi-autobiographical novel of W. Somerset Maugham, Of Human Bondage. Henrik Ibsen was the dramatist of The Wild Duck. Plutonian Ode was the literary work of Allen Ginsberg. Street Haunting, a London Adventure was written by Virginia Woolf. The conclusion part in an essay is to sum up the issue or explanation. Formal statements relating to a person's character, abilities, and achievements in a job application are called testimonials. Dash salt is used for making things tasty. Choose the correct article that fits the blank. No article is needed. Kalidasa is the Shakespeare of India. Choose the correct statement about the sentence. This sentence is grammatically correct. Mrs. Revati gave him some suggestions, dash helping him with some money. Choose the correct preposition that fits the blank. Mrs. Revati gave him some suggestions besides helping him with some money. He has resigned his post, dash his son. Choose the correct preposition that fits the blank meaningfully. He has resigned his post in favor of his son. Preachers preach many things, dash. Many of them do not practice what they preach. Choose the correct conjunction that fits the blank. However, yesterday was Monday. Choose the part of speech of the word yesterday. A noun. Turn to the right and you will find his house. Choose the correct simple sentence of the above sentence. Turning to the right, you will find his house. He began to fly. Choose the yes or no question of the above sentence. Did he begin to fly? Choose the sentence that does not belong to the simple present tense. I have been sick. Many a man dash to do his duty. Choose the correct form of the verb that fits the blank. Many a man has failed to do his duty. A specialist dash Ravi before they dash the operation. Choose the correct set of tense forms that fits the blanks. A specialist had examined Ravi before they performed the operation. Choose the word with a single syllable. Strange. Choose the word that has a different sound with regards to the underlined letter. King. Choose the word without having a silent letter in it. Strength. The productive skills of language are speaking, writing. Identify the correct statement. NCERT assists the central and state governments in the implementation of the policies on education. In the word lamp, L is a voiced alveolar and lateral sound. The basic elements of spoken language are clarity and fluency. Identify the statement that is not an objective of teaching or learning a language according to SOS approach, facilitating the integration of grammatical competence, socio-linguistic competence, and strategic competence. Match the following. The above activity is used to teach synonyms. The principles used in content organization of the syllabus are selection and gradation. She says she sells seashells on the seashore. The seashells are not real seashells. The above sentences are examples for tongue twisters. NCF 2005 believes that the preconditions for all the developments in children are adequate nutrition and physical exercise. The tools used in formative assessment in English are projects and slip tests. Next one, secretin and cholecystokinin stimulate these glands, intestinal glands, liver, pancreas. These organisms produce bad smell from their bodies to protect themselves from predators. Tasmanian devil, bombardier beetle. Find the correct pairs of tissues regarding their functions. Here option 4 is correct. Identify the correct order of dominant and recessive traits of pea plant selected by Mendel. Here option 3 is correct. In these animals, the digestive system supplies food directly to all the cells without interference of circulatory system. Platyhelminthes. Vestigial organs in human body. Mammary glands in males, hair on skin, appendix. In the reproduction of these animals, monoploid males and diploid females are produced. Ant, honeybee, wasp. The type of muscle tissue occur in iris, uterus and bronchi of lung are unstriated muscle tissue. This part of the sclera of an eye is called as clean window, cornea. Find the wrong statement regarding phytohormones. Gibberellins promote dormancy in seeds and buds. The process skill that considers both observation and analysis is prediction. The author of the book Principia Mathematica was Newton. Develops interest and appreciation in the lives of students through reading scientific books, inculcates this value, inspirational value. Define chromatography. The objective tested by this question is knowledge. The first step in project method is creating situations. Preparation of CO2 in the laboratory is an productive experiment. The first step in Herbartian approach of lesson planning is preparation. This is not an advantage of using models in science teaching. They cannot give direct experience. A science teacher interviewed her students one by one in her class. This is a or an self explanatory test. The essential books or records that are to be maintained by every student in the science laboratory are observation record, instruction card, practical record. The longest river in Europe, Volga. Prataparudra Yashobhushanam was written by Vidyanathudu. The Mahanavami Dibba was the most impressive remain of Vijayanagara kings. As per the 2011 census, population density of Sikkim state is 86. The state which had the lowest number of handloom units in 2009, Punjab. May God protect our people. This was mentioned in the preamble of Constitution of this country, South Africa. The practice of sati was officially banned in the year 1829. The first newspaper published in India was Bengal Gazette. Lowest salinity water body in the world, Baltic Sea. Landforms like mountains, plains, plateaus are called second order landforms. Opium wars were fought between these two countries, England and China. Aung San Suu Kyi was awarded Nobel Prize for Peace in this year, 1991. The following freedom is not available to an Indian citizen: freedom to participate in armed revolution. The longest canal among the following: Indira Gandhi Canal. The following does not affect the change in the size of population. Land. Amending the articles in the Constitution needs the approval of at least two-thirds members of Parliament. Janata Party government came to power in this year, 1977. Silent Valley movement took place in the following state: Kerala. Dhamma Mahamatra officials were appointed by Ashoka. Thar Desert is situated on the border of India and Pakistan. The terms social sciences and social studies are used interchangeably in regard to the social subject taught in secondary schools, stated by Arthur C. Binning and David H. Binning. Social sciences curriculum should give scope for understanding the nature of local and external or outer world and to identify the similarities and differences between them, stated by Andhra Pradesh State Curriculum Framework 2011. Utilization of online services relates to the development of this value among pupils. Creative value. Infer and predict are the mental abilities related to this objective in RCEM approach. Application. This method encourages active participation of the students in the teaching learning process. Inductive method. Pictures and graphs are respectively both are graphical visual aids. NPE 1986 recommended the following weightages to national common core components and local elements based on local needs respectively while preparation of school curriculum. 80%, 20%. Who is the President of India? This question comes under this type of test item. Simple recall type question. This is not one of the benefits of writing lesson plan. It consumes more time in teaching. This is not one of the purposes of social studies club. Making club as a storeroom by dumping exam papers, textbooks, etc. Thank you for watching.